Horror games for Wimps.
What up, Wimps? Welcome back to Horror Games for Wimps, the show where I get scared so you get spared. My name is Umby, and we are back in the park for what is probably the penultimate episode as we venture into the witch's house. So maybe it's finally here that we will get the answers we seek. Done. Atlantic Island Park has closed its gate. A jeering throng of townfolk gathered as we hung the heavy iron padlock on the gates. Small-minded fools, scared of what they don't understand. My machine lies silent and dejected, but I am not beaten. I have sent my wife and son back to Boston, and I have retreated here, to the House of Horrors. I must think. Wife and son? Hey, you look familiar. Has our friend been Nathaniel Winter this whole time? What a twist! Callum, you little shit. Fuck me running. Alright. Fine. That's what it's gonna be. That's what we're gonna do. Fine. I guess I should have expected that from a fucking House of Horrors, but... Oh no! Not like this! Okay. Hello, big scary goggle man. Chad? Hey, you big fella. You look like, well, World War, or like war soldier. Like, you look like bad guys in a Wolfenstein game is what I'm getting at. Not bad guys in an indie horror game. Ooh, lots of blood. Lots of blood. Lots of blood. Okay. Sup. Oh, I feel like I should explore these areas before I carry on further. Anything here? Nothing here. What about over here? Just a light. Nothing to fear. Just a light. Fuck me running. I'm such a damn fool. Why do I do this to myself? Maybe I jumped the gun again. Maybe I was supposed to go down that little curtain area. Ah, a page. Incidents, and I cannot dismiss them as random chance. The park works, but something is interfering with its intended function. It's as though the very air in this place is corrupting the power, even as I collect it. I just heard a door go. A few casualties here and there are acceptable, but when employees go on stabbing rampages, it draws attention. I'd rather not have the boys in blue, either kind, investigating this place too closely. It's a shame about Steve. I rather liked him. Did you fucking kill Steve? Hang on, I gotta go explore that little area. I thought maybe that was the way forward and I was just exploring a side piece by going around this way, but I no longer think that's the case. Let's see what this little side room has in store for us. If anything of import. Oh, it's got a chain hanging above a chair. That's all very nice. I thought that was a person. Okay. Looks like this is just a room. Here to throw me off the scent. Maybe more. Who knows? Anyway. Back to the plot. Oh, I'm so... Okay, well, I go this way. And then there's you, big fella. And then... Ooh! Hello. You're new. Fuck! It's... God damn it. Hello? Alright, Steve,
The duck went out one day.
Ooh. Well, I thought for a second maybe he was going to give chase, so I'm glad that's not the case. Mr. Winter? Mr. Winter, come back here, please. You have my son, I believe. Or the witch does. Locked. Locked. Alright. I see children's drawings in the back. Okay, bye. Guess I'm here now. Nightmare Circus. A circus burns to the ground on opening night, killing dozens. The owner is put to death by an enraged mob of townsfolk just as he shouts out a curse. Now Raven, a dark-souled wanderer, comes to the ruins at dusk in search of his missing mother. Let the show begin. Awful familiar.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum and did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
Nom 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 nom. Alright. So this was, or is, Lorraine's house. Why put the doors there? Why even do that? Lorraine, I received your letter and I am quite surprised. You ran off with your father all those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map, and then when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. And now you write to me asking for help. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you, but I truly did. Oh, I loved you, I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back into my life without picking open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it'll be easier and I can meet Callum, but not yet. I am not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again. Karen. Not even a mum. Mrs. Maillard, as we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you fully recovered from your illness. This letter is official notification that you are considered sound of mind and body and may return to work at any time. Please note that you should discontinue any medication that you've been using and dispose of any remaining medicines. If you feel at any time that you are suffering a relapse, then please make contact with your local physician immediately. We wish you a continued good health. Lorraine seems to be suffering from depression that began early in her pregnancy. Our discussions have made it obvious that these episodes stem from the grief of losing her partner, Don, who died about 6 months ago. There are also several unresolved issues with her father. After being kept under careful observation, we provided standard treatment for this disorder, introducing electroconvulsion therapy. So that's what it was. It was for depression. The patient responded and made a rapid recovery. Lorraine has a newborn son, Callum, who was placed in foster care shortly after birth. So that's where she was. That's where she was, that's why she was there. Depression. Oh, she didn't even get any money from Don's death. And she had to pay for... Oh, that is... Man, it was just a fucking shit sandwich 3 layers deep for Lorraine. No wonder she went off the deep end. Of course not. Of course not. Oh, we're like repeating. Lorraine, things aren't right between us at the moment. I know I want to try and explain it. I think it's because I'm so far from home and I'm working so hard every day, working at the park. It gets worse, like a spring inside my mind, winding tighter and tighter and tighter. When we go for drinks after work, and it gets us... What does it say? It gets us... The guys relax and we laugh and we're good people again. I don't want to come home to you without being in my right mind. When this job is done, we need to get out of this place. We need to go back to the city, where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Donald. P.S. I was thinking about names. Boy or girl? I like Callum for a boy. Emma if it's a girl. So we are seeming to go in a loop. But things are falling apart. The house is falling into disrepair. Milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks. Prescription, remember, take the pills. Follow up with Dr. Spencer. Organise babysitter for Callum.
One little duck went out one day over the hills and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 quack. But no little ducks came back.
Alright, I know I said on Friday that this was going to be the finale, but I think actually, just looking at the time, the finale is going to come in the next episode, which is going to be on Wednesday. We're moving to a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. So join us then, and until next time, Wimp out.